5:03 now. The Trump administration is amplifying pressure on Venezuelan dictator Nicolás Maduro, hitting members of his family with new sanctions and threatening more military action. Earlier this week, U.S. Special Forces seized a massive oil tanker that the White House says was transporting sanctioned oil used to fuel the country's narco-terrorism regime. Jared Hill has more.
It's going to be starting on land pretty soon.
President Trump is threatening more action against Venezuela, saying this week's seizure of a tanker off the country's coast was about more than illicit oil, but also illegal immigration and drug trafficking.
It was a successful operation directed by the president to ensure that we're pushing back on a regime that is systematically covering and flooding our country with deadly drugs.
As the tanker now heads to a U.S. port and the White House says investigators are interviewing its crew, sources warn that the Trump administration is planning to seize more ships.
We're not going to stand by and watch sanctioned vessels sail the seas with black market oil, the proceeds of which will fuel narco-terrorism of rogue and illegitimate regimes around the world.
Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro slammed the tanker operation on state TV Thursday, likening it to Pirates of the Caribbean. On Capitol Hill, there are bipartisan calls for more transparency from the White House.
What are we doing down there? No one's told us.
The president has stated neither to us nor the American people what exactly the end game, the strategy, the goal is here.
This as the Trump administration has slapped new sanctions on people and businesses with ties to Maduro, including 3 of his wife's nephews, a businessman with connections to Maduro, and 6 shipping companies that operate in Venezuela's oil sector.
Now, this morning, the Trump administration is still facing questions from some lawmakers after 2 survivors of a strike on an alleged drug boat in the Caribbean were killed in a follow-up strike back in September. Last night, House Speaker Mike Johnson saw the classified video of that second strike during a briefing by the operations commander. Afterwards, he said that he believed the second strike was, quote, entirely appropriate.